What is going on, friends and family? It is Bruno Marini, and I am coming to you guys from Indianapolis right now. It is January 3rd right now, so third day of 2019. And in this video, I'm here to share my 2019 resolution goals and things that I feel are very, very important and critical for my life to actually achieve, but then also same time for you to think about, how you can improve in these areas of your life that I think will truly impact and benefit your 2019. So here we go. So as I was growing and sort of learning all of these things in 2018, 1 year ago, I was actually in Utah, and Utah was magical for me because it actually helped me it kind of opened up my mind and ears more into a deeper understanding, almost like searching for more knowledge, right? And actually just open my mind up for more information and to find new mentors and to just practice all these new skills. So as I was doing that, it obviously shifted my mind into a whole nother way of thinking. And so I started just thinking bigger, thinking differently, just, trying something that's new, because I knew that if I followed people who are in my same situation, I would stay in that same situation. Not that it was a bad situation, but I want more of a life. For me, life should be beautiful, wonderful, what you make it. So as I was learning a lot and everything, I realized that there are 4 pillars in your life for you to actually have what some people find the good life, right? And those pillars are health, wealth, love, and happiness. Meaning that those are the 4 components in your life that if you have them all in place, you have what some people call a perfect life, a great life, beautiful life, right? And something else that I learned is that a lot of us are doing really well in some areas, but lacking in some. And then we sort of try to make up for the lack of those other ones in those other areas, and we still feel depressed, sad, I don't know, like we're missing something. So for me in 2019, my goal is for sure to just hone down on what those skills are, and what those goals are, and make my 2019 the happiest, best time of my life. So I want you to also think about how your health, wealth, love, and happiness is at the moment right now, and what you can do right now to actually switch them or to make them more even so that you have a smoother feel of life. So here we go with my 2019 goals. At the same time, I want you to be thinking about how maybe you may be able to change your 2019 goals and sort of improve upon those, right? So, health. 2018, I start out looking good, feeling good. I'm under 200 pounds. And then throughout the year, Florida, traveling, food, and all these things, I kind of got spoiled in the food section a little bit. So I went from being under $200, I went from being under 200 pounds to actually gaining some serious weight. What I thought was overweight for me. I mean, I didn't feel good. I could tell I was tired, and I went to almost mid 200s fast, and that was scary. And of course, some of that is from working, traveling, but that's an excuse as well, because had my health been in check and had that really be a huge priority, I wouldn't have let it get that far. So I know that I was slacking in that because I was always working and making excuses for things, right? So my goal this year is actually to drop 20 pounds in the next, of course, 90 days. So first quarter of 2019, but I want to do it in the first 60, and then on top of that, actually maintain my weight, look good, feel good, actually hit the gym at least 3 times a week. And I'm actually cutting back on some activities like drinking and things of that sort that don't add anything of value to me. So that's my health goal, because I want to feel good, because I know if I feel good, I look good. If I feel good and look good, I perform better. So that's something that for me, I'm taking very serious. Now, wealth, right? Last year I did okay. I mean, I did good. I had some months that were incredible. I had some months, actually 1 month specifically, where I struggled a little bit because I made some choices that were a little bit prematurely, and I took a risk and sort of took a non-calculated risk. So it was more of a silly mistake, I guess, right? But when I started working for someone else, yes, I was traveling, yes, having free food and like hotels and things of that sort, but I realized that I was still working for somebody else and they still owned my time, and I still felt imprisoned and like a slave in there, because I just felt like I could never like be who I wanted to be, because one, they owned my time. Two, I had a salary, so like no matter how hard I worked or like little I worked, I got paid the same thing. So my favorite parts of that job were actually the perks. I actually hated all the work and like development, but it opened up my mind to start thinking, how would I like to design my life? So this year, my wealth challenge is actually to just truly have my own digital business where it actually pays me anywhere between 5 to 10,000 a month. Now, I have made 10 grand in a month, I've made 5 grand in a month, and I know what that feels like, and I know what that does, and it's incredible, but it's not every month. I mean, it happened a few, but how do I actually achieve that goal, maintain it, and actually just use that money to where I can invest, travel? So take all these things that I liked in my life and do them all the time. So my goal is actually to just work really hard by myself and for myself, so that I can achieve all of these things that I need finances to, so I can move, be with who I love, see the world, learn more, and really just invest more in myself. So my wealth goal is to actually be first quarter of the year, try to hit that 5 grand a month mark, and the year at the very least 10 grand a month. Now that's all very achievable, possible, but that's where I'm aiming right now. Now, love aspect of things. I found that when you start thinking about love, it can go either way. I think you can get too caught up in it where it consumes you a little bit, and it sort of like pulls all your energy too. And so I think that's a little bit unhealthy, right? But then on the opposite spectrum, when you don't care enough about love, you're still by yourself, right? And love is a very basic human need. So that's something that I really, really want to hone down on. I do have a girlfriend who I love very much, who I think is incredible, and she's a perfect fit for me. She's been wonderful in my life and supported me throughout this whole year, which has been nuts. But spending time with her and actually prioritizing, instead of working 24/7, having work time, relationship time, date time, travel time, just work on that whole aspect of love. On top of that, actually spending time with family. Last year, I maybe saw my family for like 3 days, literally. And then prior to that, I didn't see them much. So for me, love goes into your personal relationships, friendships, and then family. And family is hugely, hugely important. So I am here at the moment in Indiana, spending time with my family and siblings so that I can make up for that lost time, because you never know when life will strike. And sometimes I don't want to regret any of that. So my goal is to just, with having a business of my own that I can do anywhere, be able to see my family, spend time with my lady, do things for people and with people I love because I can, not because I have to schedule my life around it. Now, happiness. Happiness is, I guess, the goal that we all want, right? So we feel like we do all these things that bring us happiness. Some of us think we do things that bring us happiness, but it's truly destructive, right? And so I have actually thought about like what makes me happy, and then I started thinking, if I design my life how I want to, I should be happy, because that's what brings me internal joy. So my goal with happiness is to wake up every single day happy about what I do, happy about the things I'm achieving, passionate about my work, passionate about my life, passionate about my goals, passionate about my relationships. So I think that's the one that ties everything together and sort of says like, because you have achieved everything else, here it is. Now, happiness for me is different from what it is from you, right? So those are my goals right now in 2019, and those are goals that I want to take very, very serious and actually work every single day to achieve, take time to achieve, not just be so caught up on the rat race and like making money and all these things, because life isn't about money. Life is about freedom and happiness, at least to me, right? So that's where I will be in 2019. I know that I'm taking this every single day and doing it hard, because I know that I want this to be my best year yet in all of those areas, and I know that I can achieve them. But at the same time, I know that you can achieve those as well, right? So if you've ever felt lost, confused, disappointed, things of that sort, don't worry, because I mean, obviously it's not December 31st, 2018. It's not January 1st. It's the 3rd, right? So it doesn't matter when you start. The point is that you actually start. Because when you actually start thinking about the goals that you want, things that you truly want to achieve in your life, is when your head actually starts thinking like, how can I design my life in a manner where I can actually achieve things that I want, right? And of course, it's not, things don't happen overnight, right? So it's little by little you win the race, not necessarily fast spurts, meaning it's little changes every single day. I feel like all of 2018 actually set me up for right now, 2019. So it has been more than a year of me like thinking, processing. So, but it's moving me toward that goal that I want. So for you, same exact thing. Where do you want to be? So how do you want to be in the health, wealth, love, and relationships department of everything, and sort of just plan out where you want to go, and then just try to do things every single day, micro things that over a whole year actually impact everything in those ways. Now, don't be scared. It's not scary. Just think, what makes you happy? If you're happy already, fantastic. Stay there. You know, keep doing you, keep doing what you're doing, because everyone loves you and everyone's happy. But if you want more, it's possible. It's doable. It doesn't matter when you start, as long as you start. And I believe in you. I'm excited for 2019, and I'm excited to just, build myself and build my brand. But most importantly, I hope that possibly I can inspire you to build yourself, build your life, and have you be happy for the things that you do and the things that you have achieved. So with that, guys, happy 2019. Drop a comment below and tell me what your goals are, if that's what you want, because I feel like if you share them, it'll actually put things into words and maybe starts motivating you a little bit. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. But most importantly, I want you to have a wonderful 2019. Don't worry if things happen, life happens. If things go south, it's okay. They can only go up after that. So I'm excited for you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Happy 2019 to you. I hope that you work every single day towards your goals, but I hope that you're happy at the end of the day, because I think that's what I'm after, and I think that's what might help you guys out. So with that, I will see you guys later, tomorrow actually.